No, not my camera. Ha! How y'all doing? Oh no. Oh, there we go. Hey, how y'all doing? Oh, haha. It's got some lagging. Well, hello. Oh! That was not planned. I'm sorry. Oh, my microphone. Sorry for all you, sorry for everyone's eardrums. I'm so very sorry. Yeah, I am very, very sorry. So, hello, welcome back. We're doing this again today. Hopefully this time I don't screw up as much as I did last time. Because if you are a game dev and you were looking at my video feed of, like, my code, you would have realized that I put an if statement inside of an if statement bracket. Like a complete idiot. Well, the second I ended the stream, I was like, oh crap. I didn't feel like restarting the stream. So, at that point, I was already kind of done. And my one guy hopped on when he was doing art. And as you can see, we got a player. You can't, it's really hard to see right now. Mostly because, well, the glitching effect. I want to figure out a way of turning that on and off. But if you turn this off, you can see, here's our player. Here is what, in the story of the game, his name is Dez, or he or she, because it's a gender-neutral name, kind of, and it very much looks like a gender-neutral player, or a character. But, we also have animations, which is like a first to be like that with animations. So remember, from us working on the girl's soul, oh, you don't know what the girl's soul is, just copying Danny here. We're just gonna go here. And we're gonna fine-tune the studios. And then there's the girl's soul right here. You gotta go play it right now. Get off the stream, go play the girl's soul. Anyways, so you can see we got idle animations, We got a bunch of different animations. It looks quite cool. We do have some slight glitching going around, but I think we can fix that today. But it looks pretty good. So what we plan on doing today is we're planning on finishing the monster, because the monster needs to be finished. Oh, whoops. Whoa. Sorry. But yeah, so our goal for today is working on the monster, but at the same time, as it says in the description, and the player. So we're going to try to get those animations all figured out. These are not the only animations, I think. I think we should have... Oh, you didn't get to see all of them yet. There is one more that you haven't got to see. I don't really know what to name it. I called it Spooked, but I didn't really know what else to call it. But, so it's here. We got, like, 4 basic animations. And they're all pretty good. Or no, that's 5. I'm sorry. My math is very off today. My math is not mathing. So, if we go ahead and we reload up Monster, our goal last time was trying to get it so it would change the speed of the monster, which I don't know if I managed to get I don't know, was I doing that on stream? Was I not doing that on stream? I feel like I wasn't doing that on stream. There was a part, like, after I finished the stream and whatever, and I, like, did all what I needed to do for the rest of the day and then came back, well, then I did a bunch of the stuff to do with all that. Give me a second. My computer's really old. Okay, so here we go. We got our script, hopefully loading. Yeah. So, we should be receiving some more animations in the next bit. So, what we're going to probably end up doing is we're probably going to end up having this stream and maybe possibly 2 other streams. So, we're going to have 3 streams, including this one. And then that's it for streams, for this specifically. Because then it will just be animations, laying out the level, roughing out the story, cutscenes, and that's all stuff that is, like, cool that you want to watch. That. And this is just explaining how AI from the monster works and whatever. Oh yeah. So, AI path, right here. So, what we want to do is if you go into the monster right here, you have this code called AI path. I'm going to open it right here. And basically what AI path does is it does all the path finding for the monster. So if you ever want simple path finding in a game, go and find A-Star path finding, because it is so good. What is opening? So what we really need right now is to turn up or down the speed. So is there a way of typing just speed? Speed. No. Okay, so we gotta manually find the speed section of the game, unless there's a way of doing that I don't know about, but it's called speed, right? Max speed. So why don't we just try max speed? So we got the code here. Now, is it completely working? A pathfinding game object. We're gonna just drag ourselves in. There we go. change the max speed, which shouldn't be that hard. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, they never learn. Barging in. They've known several times that. I don't really have any other thing that I can turn on when somebody barges in. I just gotta kind of put that to that. Okay, so I don't really know exactly what I'm doing here. So we're keeping up a regular speed on breath. There we go. So let me go. Let me go pathfind new script. Pathfinding script dot max speed equal, instead of 1.8 we're gonna go 0, just for like a base. So just so that we know that it works, and then it just, I know that this is not gonna work. Like, I know that for a fact. That I'm gonna get some kind of error, and if I don't, I'm gonna be like, wow! Because, like, yeah. I'm working on multiple projects for YouTube right now. Like, I know, like, I'm not that popular and whatever. But I've been working on, yeah. Max speed. Yeah, this is my project for a second channel thing. I had to, like, reinforce a piece on my engineering project. Okay, so we gotta find the max speed thing here. So might as well just go max. What does go do? That ain't gonna work. Okay, how far down is it in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 down. So we got on target reach right here. So Found it. Wait a minute, what? AI path, AI base, A-star AI. So it's got multiple different things. That's interesting. Wait, I don't know if this is right. In default mode, this build is set to 25 for the reaches top speed. Custom mode. If I type in max acceleration in here, yeah, so it ain't gonna find me a line. If I go here, max. Oh, well, that's how you do it. Acceleration, max speed. So it's lowercase. We're gonna try that. I don't know if that's gonna work. It could totally work, but I don't think it's going to. If it does, I'm gonna flip out. I will turn on party music, and I will celebrate good times. Come on. I'm gonna hold up my promise. Celebrate music, no copyright. Okay. Does this sound good? Oh, that sounds good. I like that. Okay, guys. I'm keeping my promise. Okay, that's enough of that. I hope that I don't get copyright strikes for that. I hope it doesn't have any copyright. If that does have copyright, then I'm screwed. Okay. That was insane. That was like insane. I was that close to getting it working the first time. It just one letter was capitalized. Oh. Oh, that's funny. I bet. Oh, it works! Holy crap! It works! Oh my god! It took that much. It took literally that much effort to get that working. Holy crap! Oh my god! That was the easiest amount of work that I've ever done debugging something. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. let's continue on. So, that's obviously the on start, but I just want to make sure that it always starts from the 1 speed, which is currently 1.8. Gonna copy that, and we're just gonna have it so that it automatically, actually I'm gonna copy this, because that's much easier to copy. I'm just gonna go boom, boop, boop, boop. There we go. 1.8. Voila! Now it automatically goes to the right speed. I wonder if I'm still celebrating in here. Nope. Oh. That was awesome. That was like one of the coolest things I have ever done. And that was one of the craziest things I've ever done on stream. I would do it again. You know what? If there's anything, it's gonna happen again at some point. Okay. So I want him to slow down. So on this one, let's just go. It's 1.8. Let's set this to 1.6 on here. So he's gonna slow down. And right here, oh right, we don't really need to do that. It's just gonna be 1. And then you are about to die. And I'm gonna have him speed back up here. And then like kill. Actually right here. We're gonna set it to, and you know what? We're gonna set it to 4. And then right here is just gonna be 0. So I'm gonna have to turn up my volume for this, so I can literally hear my voice saying a bunch of random nonsense, like louder breath, louder breath, what the heck, what the heck, what did I do this time, why am I opening Steam, 23, yeah. Literal type of double cannot convert to type. Oh, I know what that means. It wants an F behind it. And down here, it also wants an F. There. That will fix it. I'm big brain, such a big brain. Oh, hello, Squirrel Master. Hey, how you doing? Don't know. I have no clue how long ago you put that there, but yeah, thank you. This is making me really nervous now that I know that I'm gonna be watched live. Screw up so much. Okay, so we're gonna see live feed of this working. Hopefully. I am not sweating. I am not sweating bullets. It'd be very odd if you saw me partying. Okay. Right. Louder breath. You are. Oh. Well, there you go. Well, you guys can't hear what it's saying, but listen to this. I don't think it's gonna. Oh, it will. Louder breath. You are about. You dead. Oh. What I've created, I regret. I regret what I've created, kind of. It is so nerve-wracking of what I've created. I have created this. created this. Oh, this is like the fastest. It's not the fastest I've ever made a game. I made a game in a week before, but if you've been on our website on itch.io, you will know that there's Busted Bricks / Vote for Jeff, which was made literally in 1 week, maybe just over. That's the fastest I've ever worked on a game before. That is literally just the girl's soul game, with like completely stripped down, everything ripped out of it, no graphics, no nothing, created in a newer Unity version, so I had to fix so much. Now before I forget and screw up everything, I'm saving this. Clearly my encoding is overloaded. Wonderful. How am I gonna fix this? Consider turning down video settings. I have no clue if it's gonna let me do that in the middle of the stream, but we're about to figure it out. Yeah, because my feed is freezing. Output. Try that. Oh, that should have fixed it. At least, hopefully. How long have I been? Oh, I haven't even been streaming for half an hour and I've gotten this far? Oh. Epic. Completely epic. Epic, epic, epic. Okay. So, now that that's all working, now I don't really know what to do. I am gonna open up my chat doc. Freezing. My computer is frozen again. Okay, so we got Dez here, and I'm trying to be able to see the chat from OBS instead of just having the YouTube.ca open in one thing. There we go. Is it only letting me be here? Oh, it's only letting me see the top chat. No, why won't you let me see it all? I want to see the live chat. It won't let me. It doesn't even show the latest stuff. That's odd. So I'm just gonna continue playing back what I already have. Okay. So we got movement. We got all the speed stuff working. Now, what we need to do when it goes here is we need to start a trigger to either play back an animation or to do something else. I don't know if you guys can see in the chat right now from like our chat playback. Oh jeepers, we are lagging so badly. The Squirrel Mancer is he's our art guy. He obviously probably got here from the Discord server and whatever. But I don't know what he's choosing to do. I don't know if he's choosing to send us a video for what we are doing or an animation for what we're doing for Kill. That is completely his choice to make. The thing with the video is that it might be more of a harder thing to do. I haven't had great experience of videos in the past in Unity. So we got breathing working, so the breathing completely works, perfectly, actually. got breathing, we got speed, animations and all that will come later. We might be done. The monster might be fully functional pretty much now. Obviously he won't kill you and whatever, but he'll still do whatever. Now. Okay. Here's what we'll do. We got a lot of work here, me and you. Okay, so just fixing animation basically. Because when you transition from here to here, or from like this animation to this animation, let's say, it's gonna go like this. Well, so then it freezes up for a second. So what we need to do, we need to make a transition here, we need to make a transition back. We need a transition here, and a transition back. Now, I absolutely hate stuff like this, because then we're starting to get stuff like that. And we now have, like, it looks like a cool pattern, but it's very confusing. The heck was that? Got a very loud Discord notification. Anyways, I don't really care. So how this works is you go here and you go walk up is true, while walk sideways. Oh god, you please no. Because it's not freezing. While walk sideways is false. And here, go walk up is false. While walk sideways is true. And this basically just repeated over and over and over again for crazy amounts of time. So we got walk up is going to be false here, and walk down is going to be true. And again, flip it. So you got walk up here is true, and we got walk down is false. Very simple, but it works most of the time. It doesn't always like to work. Like most things, I always got an upside and a downside, which is, yeah, Unity being free. It's free, and it works. Downside is it doesn't work all the time. It breaks very often, especially when using the latest version. The only version that I've had that's very stable and has never broken on me is Unity 2019, which is my favorite version of Unity because it's what the girl's soul was designed in. Yeah. I have no clue what that means down there. It's something about the GUI. But I don't really feel like doing anything to do with the GUI. Oh, so this is that to that. So that is true. And this is false. And this one. So walk sideways is false. Walk down is true. I think that's up and down. Yeah, I got that right. So that should completely work now. So the only really way to know that is to test it. Yay! More testing. I'm so sorry, Squirrelmancer, that your art is going to be so blurry since the VHS effect. I will find a way of either showing off the art without it, or turning off the VHS effect somehow in the game. So we got walking forwards, we got walking sideways. Oh, walking down and then that way. Walking down and then sideways, walking down and sideways, walking down and sideways. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to grab this. No. I'm going to click on the player. Walking down, sideways, walking down, sideways. Works. Clearly, still still having some issues. So walk down is false, we'll walk up is true. That should just work. Right? All that I want to see now is the stuff on the side. You guys can't really see it. Well, obviously, because my stream is probably bugging out like crazy. But now, that's the only thing that sucks. You can walk 2 ways at once. That doesn't look that bad, honestly. And neither does this, but that going actually it's not horribly. It's not horrible. I like it. It gives the game a little bit of personality, even though it doesn't look as good. It gives it some spark, some spunk, some magical looking stuff that otherwise does not exist. But we did fix the lagging between them. So there we go. There's that. Now I don't know what else to do right now. The only other thing that I'd have to do would be to lay out a level or finish writing the story. Oh wait, I do know what I gotta do. I do. I was about to say, let's work on the title page or the new Tiernan Studios intro, but no, we do have something to do. And that is, you see it, what he's holding in his hands? That's a camera. So we gotta make that camera flash. And that is the other thing. I knew that there was something that there wasn't, that we had more to do with the monster, and that would be to scare it away. So, and the other thing that we got to program in is coordinates for saving. Because yes, I'm going to do saving. Even though it's going to be a big pain in the butt, and I'm just going to be watching a Brackeys tutorial on it, because I don't feel like doing it myself. But, yeah. The pixel art all looks really good. So I'm happy with that. Okay, so the main thing that this literally is, the heck is a lean? Oh, it's a transition. It's literally just a light. It's gonna be spotlight. I think cam flash. Okay, so there we go. I can't really see it. Whoa, what the heck is going on? Oh wait, I know what happened. Okay, there we go. That's fixed. Because of the light, I set it to, it's not a 2D light. So we need a spotlight 2D. Cam. So yes, there are going to be shadows. And I want it to be slightly blue light. Just because it gives it a little bit more personality. And it will look cooler when it flashes, because then you'll know it's a camera flash. I hope. Let me turn gizmos back on. I was wondering why it wasn't working, and that's because the gizmos are off. So it needs to be pointing in a single direction. Now there's the only couple things that I don't want to see. I don't want to see Cinemachine crap. I don't really care about the Cinemachine right now. I also don't want to see the camera. How do I hide more of it? have no clue what I'm doing. But if I just get to camp. Well, that removed one more thing. How do we hide this all? I'm gonna hide everything. Just so I can see literally everything. And then at this point, still won't disappear. I just turn off the visual camera. I turn on gizmos. I turn on the visual camera. Oh, well I can just do that then. Okay. So you can see it was dark out and it was spooky out and la 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 la. Oh, my eyes are beginning to hurt. Ow. I should not be here doing this right now. Okay, the camera is right here. I think we should give it slightly more spread. Slightly more. Like just to get a good wide. But we can only have that much. Should be about Is that adjusting? That. Okay. So that's how big a camera flash would be, I'm assuming. So, obviously we turned off the main camera, wonderful. Oh, that is, like, freaky. Like, it's, like, barely anything. So, obviously, you want a slight bit of light. Just a slight bit of light, so that the game's actually playable. And you also want to see that beautiful art that, was made in the game. Because this game, pixel art, is interesting. And, seriously, the pixel art that, Squirrel Mancer has done for this game, it's beautiful. I love it so much. It kind of sounds weird, but it was great. So it's a global light. Turn down the intensity. Oh, this is just a global light. Actually, you know what? That might work. So instead of having a one like light thing, so that's way too bright. So I think we should go 0.5. No, 2. That should be enough, right? What does the bitch want? 0.1. Yeah. And plus, the monster is only gonna appear when you flash the light. Do you think that should? I just want to see. I gotta see this in game. Oh. for it to all look right. Like, I want to see if I can see the random blue cube that follows me around. If I add an extra 0 to that, oh, okay, so that, and then if I turn off cam flash, so there's some things that I gotta adjust. So first of all, we're in a house, so we gotta make this dark kind of color. So this monster guy, I'm assuming is gonna be kind of a whitish color, maybe. Okay, that's too much white still. Okay, shut up, please. That I need to change the monster's color. What is like the so in all of this, that is the hardest color to see. It's white. But technically, it's more of a brownish, grayish color. So that was like, how bright was that? It was like 0, 0, 3. Okay, so it looks like that. So that gives us a dark look to the game. So you can barely see anything, and whatever. And you want to give the color a slight, that kind of color. Okay, so we've been streaming for about 40 some minutes. We're almost got through more. We've gotten through more than we were originally going to do today. So if I feel like it, I might just finish the player and the monster. Because then I can focus on the main menu, coordinates, saving, and then we gotta design the level, which is gonna be help from everybody. So we want squirrel, person, sorry, I forgot, Squirrelmancer, and we want everyone there. So we want Squirrelmancer to design, like, I don't know, a part of the level or whatever, to help us design stuff. We all can design, or help design at least pieces of it. So I know that I'm, obviously because I'm kind of leading this project at this point, which I don't want to really be. Originally it was somebody else kind of, well, it was always me, but people were helping, and it's kind of just me and Squirrelmancer now. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. But yes. So okay. So when he flips, this light is obviously going to be stuck to, or no, not that way, cam flash is going to be stuck to the player. So when the player moves, the flash moves with him. That sounds like flash, whatever. But yeah. So you can see. So I like how we just kind of like. So in that point, like you wouldn't even see him stop moving. You just see him maybe like just out of the corner of your eye, or well, probably not. All the lighting's gonna have to be adjusted when we have sprites, we have grounds and whatever. Like we want him to be barely visible. Like I don't want to say the way that we're doing it, but because that part is just gonna be a throw of like if you don't know what's gonna happen, it'll have your heart racing and whatever. That's what makes a horror game good. Is making your heart race and letting that adrenaline pump through you. So so we need all that to work and whatever. So I won't say much. So when the player changes directions, the light needs to also change direction. So we're on the player. So on his idle, doesn't really matter. So walk down. It's already perfect. Walk sideways. Now this is where our work comes in. So you find the first frame right here, and you go into scene view. Find cam flash. You want to position it. So you just want to kind of rotate it. Splits. Maybe not lighting up his hands. Move it forward slightly. That, yeah. Oh crap, I wasn't recording that. Well, that's kind of a dumb move. Okay, so then walk up. So you walk up. Come on, Unity, cooperate. We want the light to go out in front of him. So we want it to be right here. I change back to walk sideways. Okay. Perfect. Walk up. Bam. Okay, walk down. There's a whole nother thing now. So we gotta rotate it. Again, I know it was originally working, but now it's not. Okay. Walk sideways. Works. Walk down. Works. Walk up. Also works. And everything should work now. So, like idling, I obviously should probably stick that in there, just in case you feel like, so, there. And spooked, I can't show you that. So that can be one that you save for the game. That you can see when you actually play it for the first time. That or I'll reveal it some other time. Don't really know. Anyways, there. So that all works. So the only thing is turning the light off and be a whole thing. Yeah, I could totally just make it play a simple animation, but I feel like that would just take up more extra space on my hard disk that I don't. So we're going to do it the old-fashioned way through code. And you know what? For this, we're going to create a whole other bit of code. I'm actually going to put this all together. Add component. I'm going to call this, it's going to be a new script, cam camera flash. Camera flash. Yeah. So bam, it'll, I'm assuming it opens. It used to, I think. I think it used to open. I don't think it does anymore. Okay, there we go. So we got our new, beautiful script, camera flash. So, quite simple. On the press of a button, turn the light on, turn the light off. But to do that, first, well, Unity's loading right now, but we need to add the actual input. I'm sorry that I'm scrunching up my forehead so much. I feel like I'm old suddenly, like doing this. Okay. So we're gonna go here, and input, edit asset. So we go right here, and we go player. Add an action. This action is going to be called, and I feel like it should be like a gun trigger kind of type button, you know, like on the console. Cam flash. Okay, there we go. So the binding here. So for keyboard, shift or control. So control and shift. So shift and control, it can be either one, because I know some people like that. Listen, shift. So shift on the keyboard. Use that in the keyboard thing. Now we wait as it reloads again, because it's got to make a whole change to a script thing, so it actually all works. Which is a big pain in the butt. Especially when it takes so long. Add binding. Keyboard. I'm fine. Okay, so here, listen, I personally do not like control. Like, I prefer shift. But I know that people do like control as their key of choice. I think shift just is always a bigger key, at least in all my experience. It's always been a bigger key on the keyboard, and I need that bigger key for pressing the button. Okay, so those are both for the keyboard. But what about for Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo? Which, if you look in all of these ones, they all have separate. We got gamepad. We like always do that just to continue with the theme to make sure everything works. We're just gonna continue on doing the regular. This one, add binding. Now, this one. So, what would it be called? So gamepad. Where would it go? So we're gonna start with Xbox controls. Why not? So we're gonna go bumper. I'm assuming it's called bumper. Left trigger, and bumper. So this is my right hand. If you like do the hand thing, this is the right bumper. I'm assuming I get this right. I hope that I'm getting this right. Like, I really hope that I'm getting this right. If I'm not, and you go to play the game and it's this one, or it's the top trigger button, I am so sorry. I don't have a controller that I can play with, test this with. So, I will export this game today or tomorrow, just as like a test to send to people. just to make sure that everything's to their liking, and whatever. Yeah. I know there's a couple friends that I have that all have controllers. But I don't have a controller, so yeah. I wish I did. Like, I want a controller, but they're pretty pricey if you want a good one. Okay. Gonna add one for the PlayStation. Okay, whenever it does the hold on thing, Unity starts processing it like instantly. OBS instantly says, "Encoding overload. Your CPU's." So, okay, we need one more. There we go. Now we wait. Encoding overload. Consider turning down video settings. Using a faster encoding preset. Lose my mind, lose my mind. All I can do is lose my mind. Controller. If this starts doing stuff. If somebody is watching this and they're like, oh, it'd be cool to play a game with this guy, which probably no one is, they probably just lost all hope in this game as I start raging. Okay, the next one, I'm just going to go with PlayStation controller, because I don't know. Alright, the PlayStation controllers. So that one would be R2. I hope. So, yeah, we've been streaming for over an hour now. So, yeah, I hope you've been having fun, because, like, after this, after we're done programming that thing, I am done. I am out of here. Because literally after I program this, I'm probably gonna leave. I'm gonna probably go and actually get some exercise for once. That or I'm gonna work on other projects, which, I'm gonna be like, when I go to bed, why didn't I, exercise today, and why didn't, but, yeah. So, next one, go back. Switch controller. The ZR is the ZR? I think it's ZR. So it's always right. It's always the right thing. I hope this works. I so badly hope this works. I need like I need a controller emulator on my phone to just emulate a controller. Okay, and this is just the default gamepad. So we're just in the default gamepad here. I don't know. I hope this doesn't like, yeah, right shoulder. I hope triggers the top one and shoulders the bottom one, because it's gonna screw up everything if it's not that way. Okay, so it should work. Other than now, I gotta go controller. I've been waiting a long, long time. Thank you, Unity. Do 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 do. I can't believe in the same stream I partied, and then I start going insane. So kind of. Okay. There we go. Okay, I hope it looks like it did all. You know what I'm gonna do that. Add it. Yeah. So look at how many things were all added since then. Des animation, sound effects, monster, Yay! How many days are left? I should see. I always put how many days are left when I type stuff in like this, because there's always a certain amount of days left. Like it's a game jam. It's got to be done in like around a month. So I always put the date. So the like last time. 25 days. 25 days left. Like seriously, I hadn't done like literally anything until I got all this like stuff. So like my chain, so like the last time here, so I didn't always literally put that all, but the last time I put something in was in March 31st. Starts in 3 days or something like that. So right here, starts in 3 days. Just importing stuff starts in 2 days. First day, woo, didn't get much done. Movement plus camera stuff, yeah. Got tracking working. And then like got more streaming stuff or whatever. Yeah. So half of me wants to leave it here, and half of me wants to finish that one thing. But I know if I start working on that, I wanna work on the monster stuff too. And then I also want to work on a new Tuner Studios intro, because the one that we have currently right now sucks. Oh. And because it probably has to be remade in the game as like an animation instead of like a something else, because it's just broken. A video on stuff. So yeah. I think I'm gonna end it here. So what I need to mark, what we need to do, what we need to write down, what we need to jot down in your mind or my mind or whatever for next day is that camera flash, like the actual code to go with camera flash, menus, or coordinates, menus, maybe some way of turning off the VHS effect. Other than that, we're done. Oh, pause menu. We need a pause menu. Just so like if this game becomes popular, which it could definitely become popular, because I could see the appeal of like playing this. Like I could play this. It could be much more popular than my current game, The Girl's Soul, my pride and joy. But yes, I feel like this could become popular, and if streamers ended up playing it, it'd be like if they needed to pause the game so they could for a second, then they need that. But anyways, yeah, I'd say that's a good long stream. It's about like 10 minutes. Yeah, it's 10 minutes. It's 1 hour and 10 minutes now.